Hello, it's Linda Stevens again, talking about the Chalice Tarot Deck. And here is a 3-card spread for the middle of November. And in this 3-card spread, the most important card, the most interesting card, is the Princess of Swords. That corresponds to the Page of Swords in other spreads. And as you can see, we have a character here who's standing against a fairly modern cityscape. She has a sword in her arm, so ready for battle and battle dreads. The tank top has the symbols of a kind of a neural network. In the corner there is a cloud, so there is a clearish sky, although rather baleful colour, but there is the potential for disturbance shown by the clouds on the side, and also she has a cut on her right arm. So could well be that she's so sharp she can cut herself, or in general she might not be aware of the wounding nature of words and how they affect people. So there could be a certain unawareness then. And I see this card as being about being the bearer of news. And just because we have the telephone, just because we have the internet, and by telephone I mean of course the mobile phone, the smartphone, we can get news almost instantaneously, sometimes at the most inopportune moments, sometimes when we're trying to rest. And that being available for news at all times, that can be pretty disturbing. We have to know how to be able to deal with it. We have to know when sometimes to shut that thing off and leave it at home. And I created this design quite a long time ago now, maybe in the 90s, and so it's quite prescient in a way that she seems to have a smartphone geared up, almost like a gun perhaps too, but she's got it there, and she's listening of course to music or whatever. So quite a prescient card from that point of view. And of course in the background you can see all the electrical communications that come with this card. So I see swords as being to do with the element of air. Now before that we have the Two of Swords, which I interpret as literally being in two minds about something. And it's an indecisiveness or being able to make a decision. Well, sometimes it depends on the legal system and bureaucracy, but when it comes to personal choices, the moon gives the clue. The moon is connected to how we actually feel about something, and in fact the ability to make a decision comes down to a gut feeling and being able to access that. And so if anybody's in a position where they can't make a decision, the thing to do is to ask yourself very quickly, well, how do I really feel about all this? And that will give you the answer. So there's a bit of a waiting game going on, but there's plenty of news imminent. Things are happening, whether or not it's good news or bad news. We have the Ten of Wands upside down in the last image, and that to my mind means that okay, the flow of information might be fast enough, but the decisions being made are not. And there is always the worry that there could be a decision made that will not be to the querent's liking with the position of the Ten of Wands, but more a sense of things slowing down, things not coming as fast together as they could do. But there's a feeling of stop always with the Ten of Wands. The energy is there, but it's bottlenecked. And I always see this card as being to do with looking through the eyes, looking through the windows of a bar, of a barred window. The freedom is outside, but it's not here at the moment. So there's often a somewhat oppressive feeling with the Ten of Wands. Perhaps it's a question of being patient. Perhaps it's a question of having to work around and finding a new strategy and being ready to follow whatever information comes. So there we go. That's a 3-card spread with the Chalice Tarot Deck. This is the tarot size. It's got a single border. There is a jumbo version of the pack, also on Gamecrafter and on Printer Studio, and a poker size. But these are double bordered. This is the only one that is single bordered. That might be more of a liking to some people, less of a liking to others. Have a nice week and feel free to comment in the comment section. Bye.